there we're live.
Hey, here we are, guys.
I can't see the countdown.
We couldn't see the countdown, so we didn't know exactly when that was going to happen. We don't have Aiden in the booth or Blake in the booth.
Yep.
But we do have the amazing Amanda here on Bollocks this evening. And we are located here in the Beaux-Arts Ford studio. Thank you guys for joining us. I was sharing show. You caught me right in the middle, and I think I got it done. But I got to tell you about the wonderful people at Beaux-Arts.
Yes, we do.
All right. Beaux-Arts Ford Lincoln in St. Augustine, their goal is to make sure your time and experience buying a car is stress-free, fun, and enjoyable. Beaux-Arts is a family-owned Ford dealership that has been in business since 1949. Beaux-Arts Ford Lincoln has been the recipient of numerous dealer awards, including being ranked #1 automotive dealership in the nation by Dealer Rater. Beaux-Arts Ford also has won back-to-back President's Awards, which is the highest honor given by the Ford Motor Company. Check them out today online at beauxartsford.com.
Awesome. Hey, I remember the buttons. We've got Saint. Experience the art of Italian dining at Saint, nestled in the heart of historic St. Augustine. From handmade pastas to rich risottos and indulgent tiramisu, every dish blends authentic Italian flavor with modern elegance. Sip a craft cocktail, savor seasonal ingredients, and enjoy breathtaking views from our second floor balcony or rooftop patio, where you can take in the bayfront and even spot the lighthouse on a clear day. At Saint, every meal is a celebration. Join us and elevate your dining experience.
All right, now we got to tell the wonderful people about the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum.
Ooh.
Set sail for an adventure at the St. Augustine Pirate and Treasure Museum, home to the world's largest and most authentic collection of pirate artifacts. Explore over 800 relics across 40 immersive exhibits, including Thomas II's original pirate chest, Blackbeard's blunderbuss, and gold from the Queen Anne's Revenge. You'll even see one of only 3 authentic Jolly Roger flags left in the world. Curated by Pat Croce and the Croce family, it is a journey through real pirate history right in downtown St. Augustine, located at 12 Castillo Drive. Come experience the golden age of piracy.
Yeah, you will. Since 2008, Brightway Insurance, the Casey agency, has been guiding St. Augustine through hurricanes, floods, fires, and more, led by longtime local Ashley Casey. This is an insurance organization done the brighter way. No confusing jargon, no one-size-fits-all policies, just clear guidance, multiple quotes, and customized coverage that protects what matters most. With deep roots in the community and decades of experience, Ashley and his team make insurance simple, affordable, and personal. Visit them on the island at 108 Seagrove Main Street or call 904-217-7547. Brightway, the brighter way to do insurance.
All right, and we have several other sponsors I got to give the shout out to, and I'll start with Anastasia Construction Group. Talked to Mike today. They just do some great stuff out there. Solar Stick, everybody knows how wonderful they are. Abear Kresge and Associates, keeping me out of trouble. All right, Pal Heating and Air, keep me nice and cool. Me Hands, keeping me,
happy, friendly.
Yeah. Jameson Ginger, you know where I'm coming from. All right, A.D. Davis Construction, that Mike Davis. You guys know Mike Lewis, Mike Davis, whatever the hell his name is.
I get sent texts about updates on Mike Lewis.
Oh, Mike Lewis? Yeah. All right, Land Title of America, you need to tune into their shows on Wednesday nights. They do a great job. Kaiser's Deli and Market, St. Augustine Distillery, A to Z Roofing and Waterproofing, Anastasia Diner, Moultrie Creek Diner, Mr. Electric, and many, many more. And if you want to sponsor, give me a call. You know where to find me, right here at the 904 now.
Out.
Yep. So we got them all. All right. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How's your day?
Oh, just dandy.
Yeah?
I'm trying to get myself in order over here.
I know. You got paperwork, all the things.
Looking like I know what I'm doing here. Flinging it down there so it's out of the way so I can write my notes.
Look, I'm
we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Organized. There's got digital devices, no paper.
You got everything going on over there.
I do. I've got all the buttons.
I got my iPad down here because, I mean, if I leave it here, someone's bound and determined to call me, and I don't know how to turn off the sound on the ringer on the iPad.
Yeah.
So it's these techie things.
I know.
And Blake's in Ireland, so I've lost my tech
I can help you put it on Do Not Disturb, but you don't like that because you say you won't take it off.
No, I'll forget, and it'll always stay on that until I talk to you next time. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about. In the title, we talked about the Mar-a-lago Menace.
Yes, Mar-a-lago Menace.
You're going to find out who we're talking about there.
Right.
Kamala?
Kamala's Kamaling.
Kamala Chameleon. Kamala Chameleon. All right. And unemployment? What was the other one?
Unemployment.
Unemployment. Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking about Kamala.
That seems a little redundant.
And I
right?
am wearing my American Party shirt, the one that fits. Mike gave me the white one, which was an XL. Not that he is an XL, but he's getting there. And he used to be. But I went back to the schmedium.
The schmedium?
Yeah.
I can take the XL.
Yeah.
That'll fit over all of my luscious lady lumps. To quote Fergie.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry to make you uncomfortable.
And it'll make, no, completely not making me uncomfortable. I'm just thinking of the buffalo in 3D.
Nice.
Just saying.
It's very flat on you guys.
Yeah. Okay, no,
It would be
that's
bendy on
that's
mine.
hurting my pectoral region that I used to have.
Okay. Can't confirm.
No.
Where do we want to go to first?
I'm dying
Drink
over here.
water.
No, that's what I think. I got caught up in the wrong way. It's hard being on live TV sometimes. Let's start with Mar-a-Lago. I mean, that's the way it is in the order.
All right. So there were 2 failed attempts on Donald Trump's life. The first one was at Butler, Pennsylvania, at the rally. That's not the one we're talking about. We're talking about the second one, the one that took place in September of 24. And Trump was golfing, setting the scene. Trump was golfing, and
all Democrats went, shocker.
A barrel was spotted by Secret Service, and they were able to catch Ryan Routh. So he was there. He was there with weapons, but he didn't get a chance to.
Not a very good plan.
Do what he was planning to do.
He got closer than he should have gotten.
He got way closer than he should have gotten.
Yeah, but not a very good plan. So he has now been convicted. What is the maximum they can charge him with? Do you know that?
So I've got the report of them reading out the conviction. So federal jury determined Ryan Routh was guilty Tuesday of the attempted assassination on Donald Trump. Last year at a South Florida golf course, jurors convicted him on all 5 counts, including attempted assassination and weapons violations, even though the rifle was never fired. This is from NPR. So
yeah.
You know, he never did anything. It was just there.
Yeah, because I'm sure he was, planning good intent with holding a weapon that wasn't fired.
He was just running cover so no birds would get in the way of Donald Trump's ball. That's what he was doing.
He's already guilty. Got it.
All right. So federal lawyers say Routh had intent and made a substantial step in the alleged attempt. He faces up to life in prison when he's sentenced on December 18th after the guilty verdicts were read. But before jurors had departed, Routh. So this is state of mind of the man. So convictions read, jury's not out yet. Routh grabs a pen and tries to stab himself in the neck in the courthouse. So that happened today. Several U.S. Marshals quickly subdued him. His daughter, Sarah.
Why'd they stop him?
We don't have a sentence yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
Would have saved us money.
There you are, that fiscal conservative you.
Yeah, I'm all about saving money. I mean, if he's going to be in prison for life, let him go ahead and do what you got to do there, Ralphie.
Knee-jerk reaction from the U.S. Marshals, I guess I could say.
Do what you got to do. At least give him a chance.
So several U.S.
He never
Marshals
got a chance really at Trump. So I mean, give him a chance at himself.
Yeah, I mean, the pen didn't even
I'm sounding
pierce
very
the skin.
Kevorkian right now.
A little bit. So the U.S. Marshals subdued him. His daughter starts yelling out, "Dad, I love you. Don't do anything." She also yelled a few expletives, which NPR failed to include in the story, and then continued to scream, "He didn't hurt anybody. This isn't fair."
Trying to kill the president.
Like,
you can't try and kill the president.
you can't
Was he
hate.
president yet?
he had been the
wasn't-
president, and he was the
he was
current
a-
nominee. This
he
was
was-
September 2024.
He was in between terms, so you still,
Yeah.
once you're president, you're always a president.
Yeah.
I call Biden President Biden.
Yeah.
But so once you're president, you're always president, but he wasn't active president at that time.
He wasn't the sitting president at
Sitting
that
the
time.
president
Yeah.
at that time. Okay. I was
Some
just trying
could
to get
argue
that timing.
that there might not have.
No,
been a
we're gonna
sitting
get
president.
to her.
Okay.
Um,
So yeah, he was the presidential nominee and the former president at the same time. Two things can be true at the same time.
Mhm.
So an attempt was made on a human person's life.
yes.
That person happened to be of a level of, I don't know, whatever, protection in our country that, like, you super duper don't want to do this.
Yeah, this is just trying to get at least life in prison.
Yeah.
So even though Hinckley's out,
So it's interesting. Yeah, he is.
yeah,
But-
he's walking the street.
That's wild, though.
Yeah.
And that was an attempt. So this is,
And
he
actually,
could get,
I think he actually did kill
got the-
he killed somebody, didn't he?
didn't it go through?
He got Brady. He got like 3 people.
Is he out because of psych stuff, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in a psych ward because of insanity.
Yeah.
And I always mess up which one he was. Was it Tatum O'Neal, who he was in love with, or Jodie Foster?
I think it was Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. I always mix them two up,
Yeah.
even though they look nothing really alike.
They really don't.
But at the time frame, they were close to the same age. They were popular
Yeah.
about the same time, and I always mix those two
They
up.
just got
I
filed
think
away
it's
in the same.
Jodie Foster. It was from Taxi Driver, so she
Yes.
was in Taxi Driver, right?
Yes.
Okay. Tatum O'Neal was in Bad News Bears. Okay, got it.
We're good.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Now,
Yeah, I think it was Jodie Foster.
now I'm straight. Lenny, you can correct me because I know you know both of those.
Ironically enough, not as, Jodie Foster isn't.
Mhm.
Tatum O'Neal is.
What's that?
You're straight.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I think she was
Hinckley's
once.
out. You think she was one? You can save her. Like, what is this?
Oh, I can't save her. No, there's no. She
All
played
right.
the part once.
Yes.
No,
At least once.
Yeah.
So Hinckley's out, but I think that was psych stuff. This guy was not convicted. He doesn't have any mental health riders at this point in the trial. So I don't know that he'll have the same luck as Hinckley.
I don't think so.
So the verdict came after a trial that took 2.5 weeks. And part of the reason why the trial was as short as it was because Routh decided to represent himself. So he acted as his own attorney
Mhm.
and spent almost no time cross-examining prosecution witnesses and only called 3 people to testify in his defense. So again, I understand where his daughter's coming from. That's her dad. And I understand where she's coming from with this isn't fair. Like, your dad did not choose the best course. Like, he could have been represented by someone.
And we don't mean golf course. We mean course of action.
Also that, like, if he had gone to a different golf course, he also wouldn't be sitting in this room right now.
All right, here you go. Just a John Hinckley update because I know everyone is wondering, where's John now? Well, days after announcing on social media that he planned to open a music store in Williamsburg, Virginia, John Hinckley Jr. His plans have changed. John Hinckley Jr., who shot President Reagan in 1981, attempted outside of a Washington Hilton. By the way, this is one of those I know exactly where I was moments.
Okay.
I was on my way to baseball practice, heard it on the radio.
Yeah. What year was it?
81.
81.
Yeah. So I
don't-
was like 13.
What month in 81?
It was early. I think it was in the spring. So
I was not. I was in my mommy's belly.
yeah, it was in the springtime. But Hinckley announced business plans on social media, writing on X, "I'll be opening a music store in Williamsburg, Virginia." The address, and gave the address. Grand opening is in a week or 2. But he then changed his mind. He didn't say exactly when the dates were or anything like that. The music store is not happening, Hinckley later told. Too much negative publicity. Yeah, I think.
Come on, buddy. Let other people publicize your business.
Yeah, think, John. And I thought he wasn't crazy anymore.
Silent partner. You need
Yeah.
to be the silent partner of
Yeah,
a
change-
record store.
Change your name to Jake or Jack or something.
John Smith.
Yeah. But no, so he's actually out still in Williamsburg, and it was Jodie Foster. Well, he was trying to impress her.
Nailed it.
So
That's so
yeah.
random.
Yeah.
How old was Jodie Foster at that point? Was she also like?
She probably would have been 17 about that time.
So not even legal
17,
in this
18.
full-grown adult trying to impress a child.
He wasn't of sound mind.
I get that.
Yeah. So,
but also an adult, and that was a child.
I'm gonna see Jodie Foster's age.
Yep.
But yeah, no, he was not of sound mind, just like this gentleman who was trying to stab himself with a pen.
Yes.
No, she'd been 19.
Okay.
At the time, she was 18 at the time. She would have been turning 19.
Okay. Barely legal.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right. I slightly softened my last statement about Hinckley, I suppose.
Yep.
Maybe. So I'm getting from this conversation that you are on Team Penn for Ryan Ralph.
I was rooting for the pen because and not because I want to see another human life gone.
Yes.
I just don't want taxpayers to have to pay for a human life that I don't think deserves my money.
I get that.
I'd rather give my money to somebody who wants to live. Sorry to sound so Kevorkian about it, but it sounds like he didn't want to live.
I don't know that he wants to under these conditions. Mm-hmm. And if he's willing to do that in open court, I mean...
The good news is he'll never have to worry about his wardrobe again.
Never. Or laundry.
Laundry? Yeah, well, that might be one of his jobs.
Probably not his laundry, though. Probably other people's laundry.
His laundry would be mixed in there.
Communal laundry.
It's like, it'll be the pen and all that stuff. And I mean,
do you think this dude is going to get put in charge of laundry?
You never know. I mean, there's probably not a whole lot of selection, to choose from. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going to be in some psychiatric area also.
Yeah, if he's making those attempts in open court. He should
be in some psychiatric.
It sounds like he's going to end up
I don't think he'll be in general population.
He's in what the Charlie Kirk shooter, he's going to end up in the thing that Charlie Kirk shooter's wearing. It's like the turtle suit or something that you can't make attempts. And that's what he's going to end up wearing.
Gotcha.
Based on his courtroom activities is my guess. So, all right, that trial's concluded. It was quick, I guess. Him representing himself at least made it quick, so that saved us some money there.
What is it said that a person who represents himself has a fool for a client?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that says, and it is in fact true. So the sentencing will be December 18th. So that's just over a year from his failed attempt. I mean, I'm sorry for his family. His son, I believe, was arrested after, this brought a spotlight on the family. And seemingly as a result, his son was busted with inappropriate digital content on devices.
Mm. Okay.
And so I believe
wasn't Jodie Foster, was it?
Can't confirm.
Okay. Sorry.
So
only weird if you make it weird.
There's an issue with this guy and at least his son. I don't know about his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lenny said Tatum O'Neal was in Paper Moon with her father. Her father was Ryan O'Neal, and Lenny, correct me if I'm.
Ryan O'Neal.
Wasn't Ryan O'Neal and Farrah Fawcett together before she got with Lee Majors? No.
I know those names.
These are things that are stuck in my head. I'm not sure.
I know the names.
Somebody out there can tell me these things. Lenny.
I can picture 2 out of the 3 of them.
Yeah, Lenny, Robin, and Bobby out there. One of the 3 of them knows who she was married to before Lee Majors.
Okay.
So.
And it wasn't.
You know who Lee Majors is?
I've heard the name, but I can't picture him.
$6 Million Man.
I've heard that movie title.
It was a TV show.
I've heard the TV show.
Farrah Fawcett was in Charlie's Angels.
Yes, I know her.
Okay. Ryan O'Neal was in Paper Moon.
Yes. Yes, he was.
And many other things.
But he was also dating someone that was famous. Who was he with for the longest time?
Was he married to Bo Derek? He was married to one of them hotties.
He was with someone.
One of those 70s, 80s hotties.
Someone that was considered a bombshell when he passed. And I can't remember what.
Well, he
Suzanne
did pass very, very young.
Yeah.
But No. So this guy is going to be in jail for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's going to be some. He didn't die that young.
Oh,
He was 23.
Ryan O'Neal, I think, outlived his last wife. What was his last wife?
He was married to Farrah Fawcett twice. So from 79 to 97, and then again from 2001 to 2009.
Okay.
So okay.
Right.
And his other wives were Joanna Moore from 63 to 67, and Lee Taylor Young from 67 to 74.
All right. So Farrah Fawcett was the last one.
She was the last, and she died before he did.
Yeah.
So she died.
I knew he outlived his bombshell wife.
Yeah, she died in 2009.
Yeah.
So, yep.
The poster that launched 1,000 boys.
Yeah. So, and she was married to Lee Majors from 73 and divorced in 82. And wait a second, there's an overlap there. Okay, here we go.
Wikipedia is not a reliable source. This is what we're learning.
Here's the thing. 73 to 82 is what I'm getting on Wikipedia to Lee Majors. And then it says partners. 79 to 97 in 2001 to 2009.
Okay, so the divorce could have not been settled, and they were just longtime partners.
In between there, she was with Greg Lott, who doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. So why even marry him?
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. And way to ruin it, Greg Lott, from 98 to 2001. So that's when she went back to Ryan O'Neal.
All right.
So, but she didn't go back to the $6 million man.
She just couldn't quit him.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna have to look up Lee Majors now to see what he looks like. What do you want to go to next?
All right. We got to talk about Kamala.
Okay.
Her memoir.
Yes.
Did I say that correctly?
Memoir.
Yes. Of the campaign.
All right. So
there you go. That's Lee Majors.
I suppose. Yes, I recognize him.
Yep.
All right. I suppose she decided that she needed to secure some income. So we've got a memoir of her presidential campaign coming out soon. It will be called 107 Days. I guess it came out today. So in that memoir, she shared notes from the calls she made after Biden announced on X that he was dropping out of the campaign. So just a moment for how weird it was that we found out that the Democratic nominee was no longer the nominee because of a tweet on X that we have no way of verifying was actually him. Like, that's weird.
Pretty sure it was with his wife.
But that's weird.
I mean,
right?
and like I've told Blake and all my loved ones and all my friends, and I think I've told Lenny, if I get to that state, don't let me do this anymore.
Okay.
And because I don't think I'm running for president. First off, I'm not electable. All right, I'm not electable pretty much for anything. I'm not. Well, then again, you never know.
Different standards today than your childhood.
I would consider myself not electable, but you guys might.
George Washington considered himself unelectable.
I would never put myself in the same sentence as George Washington.
Analogy.
Because he's much taller.
He is.
But his family allowed this to happen. And that's the part that really ticks me off.
Yeah.
Because the guy is going to be remembered for that.
Yep.
He could have been a one-term president, looked and went out sounding very selfless.
Yep. 100%. Because when he ran for president in 2020, he said, I see myself as a transitional president. I probably won't run again. That's what he said.
But the problem, this is where statistics possibly ruined a man's legacy. And as a Republican, you guys probably would never have liked Biden no matter what he did. But as a Democrat, if he had stepped down graciously and his family would have convinced him that that's the way to do it. But the numbers said he was the only one who could possibly beat Trump. So instead of doing what was right by the man, people like Kamala, people that were close to him who had to know,
They had to know.
you know, his wife, his children, they had to know.
100% they knew.
And they allowed him to do that.
Yeah.
And now he's going to be, that's going to be his legacy. Wow, was he really president in the last year of his presidency?
For sure.
Because we don't know. It's a question now. We don't know.
Mm.
But if he doesn't run, we would never know.
Yeah, it would have just been, you know,
Yeah.
like
So
Seinfeld said, go out on top.
I feel bad because I mean he was a servant for a long time, and it's not, you know, no matter which side of the fence you're on, no matter what your political views are, it's not easy to be a senator. It's not easy, obviously, to be a president or a vice president. You're always under the gun. You're always under the scope.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was a loyal vice president. He was a president that I don't feel attempted to really do anything except what the party told him to do.
Yeah.
I never got his personality.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that showed in Kamala's campaign.
Yeah.
And that's what the book's about, right?
The book's about the 107-day campaign. And so she recounts in the book, Biden drops out on July 21st, 2024, through a post on X, and she immediately starts making phone calls to top Democrats to feel out for endorsements.
Mm-hmm.
A handful offered their support right off the bat. She said that former President Bill Clinton, for example, reportedly told her that he was relieved that Biden had dropped out and called on her to send me anywhere. This is a quote,
Mm-hmm.
make this your own campaign, which, I mean, that tracks. That tracks for
Yeah.
Bill Clinton. So she continued, not everyone was as immediately on board.
Yeah.
Barack Obama, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
quote, saddle up. Joe did what I hoped he would do, but you have to earn it.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle and I are supportive, but not going to put a finger on the scale right now. Let Joe have his moment.
Mm-hmm.
Think through timing.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe don't immediately tell everybody, this is my campaign now, guys.
Yeah. Joe's nuts.
So sounds
See,
like
the fact that I even say that in jest is what I was talking about.
it bums you out.
It bums me out for his legacy.
For
it
him as
really
a
does.
person.
As a human being who worked and served the people, no matter what you think, the people of his state elected him
And continue
that
to
many
elect him.
times.
Yeah.
And continued to support him. So he was doing something right in his state
Mhm.
for his constituents.
Okay.
Or he wouldn't have got elected that many times.
I mean,
Yeah. You don't have to agree with him, but he was doing something right for the people he was serving.
Mhm.
So
he was serving his constituency in a way that they kept sending him. So he's doing the job that they sent him there to do.
Yep.
So Barack Obama does not sound excited based on.
No, it didn't
that
sound like it
quote.
was overwhelming, nor did he feel like it was the timing was right.
No.
It sounds like he was very cautious.
Yeah.
In his text. I don't know how they communicated.
I
that.
wish I. It says these are the notes from her phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like these were over the phone, so voice to voice, and these are the notes that she wrote down. But if she was making phone calls on White House phones, aren't all of those tapped anyway? So she would have transcripts. Mm-hmm. So she'd be able to quote directly.
The conversation I want to hear is the conversation when Obama hung up. Well,
with Michelle.
Michelle? Sounds like she's going to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think she's got a Chinaman's chance, you know?
Do you think he would say something so insensitive?
Yeah. Stop being our world.
They're on a yacht right now, by the way.
Are they?
The Obamas are
Good
on
for
a yacht
them.
right now. Yeah.
How big?
Together.
How big?
I don't know. It's a big one. It was Spielberg's yacht. It was,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Well,
famous rich guy's yacht.
Probably 100-footer.
They just got there.
Yeah.
I didn't look at the size of the yacht.
Yeah. See, that's yacht people. Size
Yes.
matters.
It does.
Yeah.
I am not a yacht person.
You're welcome, Louis.
All right, so we've got another one. Pelosi.
Mm-hmm. What was her response?
Hey,
yeah. Nance, I'm running.
So Pelosi said the nomination process should include a primary style process. Quote, I'm so sad about Joe. It's so tragic. My heart is broken. But now it's you. It's important there's a process. We have a great bench. We should have some kind of primary, not an appointment, she told Harris, according to the former VP's notes of the conversation. Harris is putting this out herself.
No, and I appreciate
she's putting these out herself.
No, but I appreciate that honesty. I mean, because that's real stuff there.
Yeah.
You know, Pelosi was calling for a primary, and I don't think Nancy's not a dummy, so she's a pain in the ass, but she's not a dummy.
Crooked as day is long, but she's not a dummy.
Not a dummy. Not a dummy.
Maryland Governor Wes Moore found himself in Trump's political crosshairs in 2025. He reportedly told Harris, "You've been loyal. I respect that." Again, ringing endorsement.
Yeah. No, these are not overwhelmingly. Do you have any good ones in there where people are?
Bill Clinton was the good one. I started with
that was the good one.
That was the good one.
That wasn't overwhelming. I mean, you know,
it was. Send me wherever.
Yeah. Make sure you pay the ticket.
Yeah.
I don't fly a coach.
All right. So Bernie Sanders is one that we don't discuss here. I supported Joe because he was the strongest voice for the working class. Please focus on the working class, not just on abortion. Was Bernie Sanders.
Yeah. I don't think that's terrible advice.
She did not take that advice.
Nope, she did not.
My favorite that is included. She called. Where is Kamala Harris from?
It's California, right?
California.
Yeah.
So she calls California Governor
Gavin
Newsom.
The G-man.
The G-man. I love this. Her notes.
In her notes.
In her notes. This is how it's.
Hey, Gavin.
This is exactly how it's.
It's Kamala.
Guess what? California president.
Did you read on X what's happening? I need to talk to you about something. What was his response?
Hiking. We'll call you back. I'm hiking. We'll call you back. In her notes, parentheses, he never did.
He didn't take the call. And he didn't call her back.
I'm hiking. I'll call you back, period, parentheses. He never did.
Says a lot about their history.
They've got a great relationship.
Yeah, it says a lot about Gavin.
Yep.
Hope it was a good hike.
Yeah.
I wonder if he was like, voicemail.
Not today, Junior.
It's another one I just wish, like, right after the call, the conversation was, you know.
Yep. And then the last one. So Newsom's was my favorite. The last one. Oh, well, do you want the Democratic National Committee chair, or do you want Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer?
I would like both. Let's say Whitmer for the last.
Okay.
Let's say Whitmer for the last.
So Democratic National Committee chair was Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker.
Okay.
And he said, as governor of Illinois.
Who's now trying to talk big against Trump like he's a tough guy. He's a rich guy.
He's a big tough guy.
Yeah.
As governor of Illinois,
fit. Okay.
I'm the convention host. I can't commit.
That's fair.
Democratic National Committee.
Well, they
chair.
hadn't at that point. I'm gonna give him a get out of jail free card on that one because they haven't decided what they're doing and how it was going to play out. So if he makes any commitment at that point, it's bias and it throws everything off.
Okay.
You know, so I'm gonna give
him
Pritzker or whatever.
Pritzker. Yeah.
Pritzker.
Who's
the tough guy? Oh, cute. Stay out of Chicago. Right, which is where Lenny's at right now. So, go Cubs! Sorry, Lenny. The Mets and the Reds are tied. So my team and Lenny's team are tied with like 6 games left for the wild card, which means we get into the playoffs. I know you know your sports ball so much.
I already know what's going to happen. I know how this game's going to end.
So Lenny's at the Cub game right now. The Reds are playing the Pirates tonight. So each of these next 6 games means a lot for our teams.
How many games in a season of baseball?
162.
And it's like 6 games. I mean, a lot.
And it comes down to these 6 games for the last team to get into the playoffs.
Okay.
And there's one other team out there. I think it's San Francisco, or there's another team that's really close.
All right.
So, go Cubs.
Go Cubs.
Go Reds.
All right.
And that only works if Lenny's still watching, but
maybe he is.
Yeah,
we'll find out in the comments.
Yep.
Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, according to Harris's memoir, said, I believe you'll win, but I need to let the dust settle. Talk to my colleagues before I make a public statement. Need to let the dust settle and talk to my colleagues before I make.
Yeah, that was total non-commitment from about 7 people you just listed.
And also, you can't come up with it yourself. Way to show that women are competent governors. I gotta ask for advice before I decide whether I want to endorse you for president.
Yeah. Political answers.
It's political.
Political answers.
Yeah.
I think I like Pelosi's answer the best, though.
Yeah?
So, I mean, I think she was calling for...
as far as, like, reasonable, logical answer.
Yeah.
What's your funniest answer, though?
Oh, the funniest answer is Gavin. He was by the way, Kamala, he was never calling you back.
He's just not that into you.
Yeah. Does he look like Montel? No.
Oh, man.
Kamala.
So, I think this just shows Trump is incredibly savvy with publicity. Just finger on the pulse of how to make free publicity in the media, how to get his name in the media and how to make it work for him. He is so savvy at that. She put this out herself. This isn't a whistleblower.
Yeah, but this is selling books, though. Because it shows the honesty in it. And whoever her publisher, editor, whoever co-writer is and stuff like that.
Ghostwriters,
all of those things. It's showing the honesty and the vulnerability, because a lot of these books come out, and this is why Hillary's last book failed so much, is everyone knew her book was full of crap.
Yeah.
I mean, if they'd have built the wall out of her books, we'd have had 100 more miles of wall built that didn't get sold.
Yeah, 100%.
So, I mean, I honestly think they're on Amazon for like 25% off, like a week after the release.
I think they were they were spotted in the dollar bin, like the Walmart biography dollar bin. Pretty rough.
Yeah. So I think it's going to do okay.
This might actually be a real book, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it might. I thought it was going to be fictional. I thought it was going to be fictional, but these statements make it sound like it's she tried to do an honest memoir.
Yeah.
So, and I still don't understand why it's called memoir. Memoir, the way they spell it.
That's French.
Yeah.
I think it's French.
Is it French?
I think so.
No.
All right. You wanted to talk about unemployment.
Yeah. Yeah. And I had unemployment by the states.
Okay.
And
I gotta guess. Terrible at this.
So, and I'm trying to find that list again.
All right.
And this is from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. See how far I can get this list to go. And I got them all. So excited.
He could go all the way.
All right. See if you can come up with one in the top 5.
Okay. Highest unemployment or lowest unemployment?
With the best unemployment rate, with the lowest unemployment rate.
Okay. Lowest unemployment rate, top 5. I got to go with the states that everyone's moving to.
Okay.
I feel like it's a trap, though, because those are large population states.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go completely opposite and go for a little state. I want to say Vermont.
Number 3. Number 3. If you can get 2 of these,
all right.
You win a pink Starburst.
Nice. I'll go with my original inclination. I'm just gonna stick true to Florida. Say Florida.
Florida is ranked 22nd
Okay.
and is tied for 22nd with several states at 3.8.
Yeah,
I believe that
cost
number.
of living's gone up.
I
so
believe
much.
that number is much lower than that.
Okay.
Because the way they do this is people that are actually looking for jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't understand in Florida how if you're looking for the job, you don't have a job.
Mm-hmm.
I can give you one of mine.
Everybody's looking for people to hire right now.
I mean, and some people are mad at me because I have too many jobs, but I'm sorry, that's not my problem. All right.
Do I get one more guess?
You get one more guess.
Okay. Wild card. I'm gonna go with North Dakota.
North Dakota is number 2 on this list, and they're also at 2.5.
All right.
So Vermont actually they're listed third, but they're tied
It's tied for
with North
second.
Dakota.
Okay.
South Dakota is number 1.
All right.
North Dakota, Vermont, Hawaii,
Okay.
and Alabama rank the top 5. Montana's also there.
Alabama.
Montana's also tied with Alabama in 5th
almost
place.
went with Montana.
All right. Do you want to take a guess of where California is?
Bottom 5. It's got to be bottom 5. It has to be.
And District of Columbia, so there's 51 rankings.
Okay.
District of Columbia is in this mix.
All right.
So at 1 to 51.
1 to 51.
Where's
Where's California?
Where would you find California?
Just gonna put it at 50.
It is 50. The District of Columbia is 51.
Dang.
All right.
Dang.
Nevada, which I'm surprised is 49.
All right.
Okay. Michigan. Not sure what is that, a blue or red?
Michigan's blue.
Yeah. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. 48.
Rhetorical question.
Yeah, totally rhetorical. Michigan's 48th. Oregon is 45th, tied with Ohio. I'm a little shocked by Ohio.
Okay.
All right, a little shocked by Ohio. New Jersey and Massachusetts are 44 and 45. Kentucky is 42, tied with Alaska. And Rhode Island and Washington are at 40 and 41.
I'm not shocked by Ohio just because of there was a large influx during the Biden years of migrants that were just sort of paid to hang out in Ohio. They got houses and they just sort of got a check for being there. Mm-hmm. And so if they're counted in the stats, I'm not surprised about Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
But are there any industries that closed down? I know DHL was Ohio. Is that a big shipping hub?
Michigan is, when I think of industries, I think of Michigan.
Yeah, me too.
So,
I'm just trying to think of industries that might have been hurt by tariffs.
Nah.
DHL was based in Ohio at one point.
Yeah.
Are there large shipping influx in Ohio?
Well, Big Lots closed. That's in Columbus.
Okay.
So, I don't know how
Corporate
much that affected it.
Maybe. All right. That's interesting.
All right.
I did better than I thought I would.
No, you did very well. Texas came in at 31. They're a heavily populated state.
Yeah.
Some of these less populated ones. There's a lot of them that have.
New Hampshire?
New Hampshire is actually 7th.
Okay.
So New Hampshire.
Vacillating between.
I'm not sure. Nebraska is also 7th.
Okay.
But I'm a little shocked that they're that high. Alabama is 5th.
Okay.
So I like I said, if you're in the state of Florida, there's no reason whoever your 3.8% are that are claiming you can't find a job. I'm gonna call. It's sign language, right?
Some.
So this is.
I know that one. Yep, I know that one.
So Bobby, correct me on that one, but I know that. Yeah, you know that. So
Yep.
But and I thought Pennsylvania would be a little further down.
Okay.
Just because of some of the industry stuff.
Yeah.
That was happening. So.
Well, I guess could it have already some of the onshoring of jobs? Could that be perking it up already?
It should have picked it up a little bit,
Okay.
but I would have thought it had been further down.
Okay.
So, yep.
Nebraska is kind of famous for insurance companies and call centers because they have a very non-offensive accent.
Yeah.
They have a very kind of nothing accent. It's not like a Southern accent. It's not a Midwestern accent. It's pretty like a flat accent.
Mhm.
And so it's a popular
neutral.
place to have neutral's a good word. That's what I was looking for.
Mhm.
To have call centers. And
Mhm.
so there's a lot of those jobs in
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Yeah. I've tried to maintain a neutral accent. The only time it comes out is if I'm with my friends in DeLand or with my family members, and you get a lot of y'alls and fixins.
I grew up around military bases, and that's the only thing I can.
So that's very neutral.
Yeah, that's the only reason I can, because I've always been around Southern accents. It's the only reason I can figure that my accent's so neutral. Do you want to find out what your favorite movie genre says about your personality?
My favorite movie genre. I don't really know. I like a lot of different styles of movies. I do like gangster movies.
Okay.
I like westerns.
All right.
I like comedies. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I like a good rom-com.
Yeah. It's fun.
And I like ridiculous.
Okay.
I like Dumb and Dumber. I mean, a lot of people, Dumb and Dumber and Ricky Bobby are movies that, Talladega Nights are movies that you either love or you hate.
Yeah.
And I appreciate them for what they are.
I honestly didn't watch Talladega Nights because Will Ferrell kind of grates on me a little bit.
Yeah, I think you've
like
said
him
that
in
before.
straight roles where he's more dramatic rather than just him trying to be Will Ferrell all the time.
Yeah.
And so he had
I can't believe you hate Buddy the Elf.
adaptation.
What kind of human being hates Buddy the Elf?
Will Ferrell had a really very dramatic sort of indie film. Was that called Adaptation?
I don't know.
I think that was it. And it was I really liked that one. And
all right, so I'm just gonna stick with the gangster. See if you have that.
Okay, let's see.
Because Mike does not watch any gangster stuff at all.
Okay. Would you put that in classics or would you put that in drama? I don't have crime.
It probably would have been in drama.
Okay. So drama films are a broad category, but movies like The Shawshank Redemption, May December, and Good Will Hunting all have deep themes that make us think. People who like drama tend to be agreeable and extroverted. So they're likable people who tend to be amenable to a variety of ideas. So whether they are witnessing Will, Matt Damon, ask a guy, how do you like them apples, in response to getting a girl's number in Good Will Hunting, or seeing the difficult Andy, Tim Robbins, was the difficulty Andy was in prison in Shawshank Redemption, they are willing to go with it and see where the scenario leads. People who appreciate drama also like to have, an idiomatic or meaningful experience with movies. They don't just watch movies for pleasure, but for feelings of sympathy and warmth. They want to watch movies to understand others and think about the human experience.
Yeah, that's not me.
Not you?
No, because I watch it for pleasure. And Barbara Jean, Minnesota is ranked 15th. I just saw that in the comments. So they're ranked 15th.
Nice.
So,
okay, you said romance and comedies. You want me to go with those?
Let's do rom-com.
Okay.
I see if I fall in that category.
So I only have romance or comedy. Which one do you want to go to?
Let's do romance then.
Okay.
So
people who like romance movies like Titanic, The Notebook, and Pride and Prejudice are extroverted, agreeable, and not particularly open to experiences.
I only like one of three of those. Maybe I'm not a romance guy. Specifically rom-com.
Which one do you like of those
That's
three?
where I find I like Titanic.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a Sandra Bullock kind of guy. I like her and everything. So.
Yeah. I like Sandra Bullock. That is, they're outgoing and easy to like, but don't tend to be receptive to a variety of experiences or situations. That's definitely not you.
That's not me. No, I'm all about the experience.
People who gravitate towards romantic movies also tend to like their movie-going experience to be hedonic or pleasurable in nature, so they don't have to think too hard.
What does that mean, hedonic?
Hedonic. I don't know. We'd have to look it up. It says hedonic or pleasurable. So I would guess hedonism,
Sounds a little hedonist.
Pleasurable.
Okay, that part I can't deny.
For example, people who swoon when Jack draws Rose in the Titanic may especially like this scene for its undermanding sensual nature. Many fans of romance can be said to have a warm and understanding nature, something that seems to be born out of the type of movies they prefer. All right, let's go to comedies.
Let's go to comedy, because I don't think either one of those have nailed my
I'm
personality yet.
certain you like Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, no. I'm a big fan of his best friend Cameron.
I'm certain you like
Rooney.
Elf.
Rooney. No, he was on the phone with the principal.
Yeah,
Rooney. Yeah.
Yeah, I was naming another.
Cameron.
Do you also like Elf?
I like Elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron is
You don't.
fantastic character.
You don't.
I only
Buddy
watched
hater.
Elf in the last 2 years,
Elf
and
the
it's
buddy
a fun.
hater.
It's a fun movie.
Oh.
He reined it in a little bit. I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know. The cowbell scene in SNL.
Who was the dad in that?
In what?
In Elf.
In Elf. James Caan.
James Caan. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. I get him and Ryan O'Neal mixed up.
I can see that.
Okay. So
Yeah,
that's
I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. The other one that they name is Legally Blonde. Are you a fan of Legally Blonde?
I was okay with it.
All right.
It wasn't one that I don't like the dog.
You
I
don't
wanted,
like
I wanted to drop kick that dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean I'm not a purse dog person.
It just makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Little chihuahua. No, it makes me wants me want to put like furniture spray on their back and throw them under the couch just to clean the couch.
Nice.
I mean, they have a purpose.
They do have a purpose.
They have a purpose. I mean,
Yep.
you got to use it to your best of your ability.
For sure.
Be efficient.
100%.
So.
All right. So comedies attract people who tend to be agreeable and have low openness to experience. Again, this is not
me.
you.
It's not me.
So people who are fans of comedy may be amenable to ideas presented in these movies, but aren't especially open to engaging with challenging situations.
Not me.
Not in your 9 jobs.
No.
Most importantly, perhaps, for comedy lovers, is an enjoyment of hedonism. I mean, that nails you.
Not gonna deny that one again.
Comedy movies have it in abundance, and watching, for instance, Buddy eat spaghetti and syrup or throw snowballs at a bunch of bullies in Elf requires the pure enjoyment of pleasure.
But he was a badass snowball thrower.
Yeah?
Yeah. So I don't know if you remember that scene.
Yeah,
All right, let's
it
see what
was-
we got. What are my
It was
other
a funny
choices?
scene. I'm going to go with classic movies for you.
Okay.
Just because you are a classic.
Casablanca is my favorite movie.
Okay.
That is my favorite movie.
Okay, so let's go with
see.
It actually, Some Like It Hot, Casablanca, and Gone with the Wind are the examples in classics.
I wasn't a big fan of Some Like It Hot, but I love Gone with the Wind, and I love Casablanca.
You don't like Some Like It Hot?
Yeah, I didn't think it was great.
All right.
I just didn't think it was great.
Marilyn Monroe for being Marilyn Monroe.
She was just being Marilyn.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I didn't think the acting in it was that amazing.
All right.
So, all right.
Classic films are less explored in psychology research about movies and personality. In fact, there's very little literature about them. But there's been just enough to at least claim that people who appreciate classics like Some Like It Hot, Casablanca, Gone with the Wind score high on openness to experience. So these are likely creative people who like to be involved with cognitively challenging genres.
I'm okay with that.
It's also probably safe to say that people who like classics love the, I don't even know what that word is. That is, they are looking for movies that make them think. For instance, Gone with the Wind has a variety of topics that fans could ruminate on, including comparing and contrasting the choices of characters in the movie that make the choices. Would they make the same choices that we would make today?
Yeah. So I think I'm leaning toward classics right now. Now
Yeah.
I saw sports in there also down below.
Down lower?
Yeah. Sports and animation, I think,
All right.
are the two that I might fit into. See, I like.
Okay.
You can tell I like all the different
I
movies.
like a whole variety of movies
So
as well.
like, as far as sports movies go, Field of Dreams,
Rudy.
Rudy, they really stretch that story a lot. I knew the true story. They really stretch that one. Like
All right.
Seabiscuit, I like Seabiscuit movie.
Yeah.
Um,
I had Seabiscuit on, not knowing that he like goes down a hedonistic path for a while.
Yeah.
And my kids are in there and we're watching like, oh, it's a horse movie.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Spider-Man? Okay. And then all of a sudden he's in the bed with the boogers and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Sandlot, yeah.
Sandlot's fantastic. Finally, we have sports movies such as Creed, Moneyball, and King Richard, which attract people who are lower on openness to experience and neuroticism and higher on conscientiousness, extroversion, and agreeableness.
Not me.
For people who love sports films, these are not anxious people. They don't crave a variety of stimulation. They're also outgoing, they're affable, and tend to be more responsible.
Yeah, no, that was not me. I'm still sticking with the classics.
Classics.
Let's try animation, and then we got to do musicals if they're in there for Barbara Jean.
All right. While animation is a category that's often associated with children, it draws people from across age and gender spectrums. People who are high in agreeableness tend to like animated films because they value close family ties. People who love animation also tend to be more neurotic. The reason for this...
Sounds right.
I'm picturing Disney adults right now. And
that's tracking.
The reason for this could be similar to the reason people who like horror movies are more neurotic. Anxious people like experiencing new things in safe environments like a movie theater, but people who like animation may be more empathetic than those who like horror movies, making animation easier for individuals to take on. For example, in Inside Out, when Bing Bong, oh no, the imaginary friend fades out. I cried so hard.
It was awful.
Fades out of existence.
Awful. Stop. So, I'm tearing up. Stop.
People who like
horrible.
People who like animation may feel very badly for Bing Bong. At the same time, though, they likely appreciate the fact that they got to experience this poignant moment in the safety of a movie theater. That is a gut-wrenching scene, and it'll rip your heart out.
No. Yeah. No, if you didn't
cry, you're a sociopath.
Yeah, you're a horrible human.
I'm sorry.
We can't be friends.
Let's see. Horror, romance, drama, comedy, animation, classics, science fiction, action, fantasies, sports movies. I don't see musicals.
No musicals. Oh, Barbara Jean. It says you're a wonderful person, is what
I feel like The Wiz would fall under fantasy, though.
Yeah.
So fantasy exemplified by films like Princess Bride, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings. It's unlike science fiction. It's a lot like science fiction. It tells incredible stories about fantastical people, but in this case, the science is replaced by magic. Like sci-fi fans, fantasy tends to be high sensation seekers who are open to experiences. As a result, when Frodo and his friends seek out friends at Rivendell in Lord of the Rings franchise, Harry finally casts his first spell on Harry Potter. People who love fantasy are riveted. Fantasy fans are also lower in extroversion, where those individuals tend to be imaginative, reflective
They're playing
people
Dungeons and Dragons.
my son likes Dungeons and Dragons, who are interested in many things, but aren't necessarily outgoing.
Yeah. And I love The Princess Bride. So,
yeah, I mean, Princess Bride.
I think every one of those had a movie in there that I absolutely loved.
Yeah.
So I'm not a horror fan. I know I'm not a horror fan, so that one doesn't
I'm not a horror fan either.
Yeah.
Should we judge the horror fans?
Let's judge the horror fans at this moment. This is our last one for you horrible horrors.
But we love you.
Yeah. No, I mean, they're just, I mean, I like Walking Dead.
Yeah.
But I don't consider that horror because the story's more in the people than it is in the horror.
I don't like Walking Dead.
All right, here we go.
I don't do zombies.
All right.
Horror is among the most studied genres in psychology, so we have a pretty good idea of who likes these movies.
And I saw the one they're doing right there, Shining. I did like that one.
Get Out, The Shining, and Saw. Oh, shut up.
I didn't see either one of the other two.
I just found out when I was looking up the movies that Carrie Elways was in that he was in Saw, and I know that he has a very terrible end because I watched him tell a story about it. I can't do it.
I bet I don't cry for him.
Probably not. Horror fans tend to be more neurotic, less agreeable, and less extroverted.
Oh, that's bull.
People who are more anxious but less outgoing and compliant like this genre. People who are more anxious like horror movies because they can experience them in the relative safety of a movie theater or their homes. In addition, horror fans tend to be high sensation seekers with lower empathy, so they enjoy watching things that will get a rise out of them and are less bothered by the scenes of violence because they don't identify with the on-screen victims. For instance, when Jack Nicholson's character comes after his wife with an axe in The Shining,
here's Johnny.
People who love horror will be especially thrilled, but will also be less threatened by his actions. Not surprisingly, many people who like horror the most are men.
Understandable. Not a big horror fan.
I'm not a big horror fan.
Yeah, I've seen some, but I'm not a big horror fan. That's not like my seek out. All right. Well, guys, that's the end of our show. We appreciate you guys. We'll be back in the morning.
Yes.
Doing more Stoidum stuff. And we'll be back here tomorrow evening. We have a guest in tomorrow evening, the Unity Drive, and they're going to tell us all about the good stuff that they're doing. We got a lot of great events coming up, and we tried to hit them in this week.
Yeah.
And I was in communication with potential candidate Paul Renner for the governor. He's running for governor. He's former Speaker of the Florida House. We're going to try and get him in here in the next couple weeks, and I'm excited. I was talking to Mike Burrish from Action.
I'm excited.
Action
News.
The weatherman, the longest running weatherman in our region.
Yeah.
And I told him we'll have a weather off.
Weather off. Do you get graded on the
actually
golf?
I steal most of my information from him. I told him, I was like, you need to start getting your stuff right, because
You're making me look bad.
It's looking bad on me. And if it's wrong, I blame you. If it's right, I take all the credit.
Right on. You're gonna have to say goodbye though, because I have to.
Oh yeah. And you guys, we appreciate you guys. This is our beautiful sign off here at Bollocks this evening, and we'll see you guys in the morning.